Hi, my name is Lindsay Fisher. I'm a co-founder at Sparkbox, and we help retailers improve their pricing and merchandising decisions with data and machine learning. What we've found is that our diverse team and people who come from different experiences and from different backgrounds can all come to the table with different perspectives and can really balance each other out. So, for example, on our team, we have people who are quite cognitively diverse, I would say. So some people who are quite pragmatic and some people who are quite blue sky, like me. And what I find is that when you can get those people in a really productive conversation with each other, what you end up with is better solutions than either side would really come to the table with alone. We have found recruiting challenging at times, I think because recruiting is expensive. Self-serve platforms like LinkedIn are really expensive. Even working with recruiters can be quite expensive, and there's no real guarantee that they're taking an approach to recruiting that includes an eye towards finding diverse candidates for us. We experienced this problem when we were hiring a developer at one point. We had absolutely no female candidates for the role. And what it meant was that we had to put the time into finding people and proactively reaching out to them on LinkedIn because they weren't naturally coming to us. And I think that an important part of a diversity strategy is not just having the strategy, but having the resources and time that it takes to execute that strategy and actually put effort into finding the candidates, because they are there if you look for them. Once you do find diverse candidates, you bring them into the team. The next important step is obviously to create a culture that makes everyone feel comfortable and really get the most out of their experience with the team and with the job. For us, an interesting learning has been learning how different people value formal structures in terms of reporting lines and review processes and that kind of thing. For me, I see us as a startup and I want to make sure that the team is really accessible and quite flat. But we had feedback from some other members of the team that it would actually be really helpful to put some more formal structures in place. It's really important when you are raising funding for your organization, or just when you're working with partners and kind of external parties, that you're also looking at what their approach is to diversity. For us, it would just not be a match if we didn't have an investor who was committed to spending on executing a diversity strategy, spending time, spending money to find the right candidates, to onboard them, to bring them into the team, and to create a culture that helps everyone thrive. And so an important part of our investment approach is to look at how diverse are the investors that we are raising from, and then what are their expectations of us, and are they aligned with our approach if they do come on board. I'm obviously a female founder, and we know that female founders, among many other groups, are underfunded, underrepresented in the founder world. And it's really important that we, advocate for groups that are underrepresented in startup land. For me, what that means is leading by example. So not just saying we need more funding or we need more, diversity, but actually going out and hiring diverse candidates, building a diverse team, thinking about that from the outset, and doing what I can do to make sure that our team is leading by example. I think as an early stage founder, it can be quite daunting to think about what a diversity strategy looks like. But the important thing is that you have those conversations with your team early on, you determine what your values are, and you go out into the world and proactively seek people who have come from different backgrounds but share the same values and the same vision that you have for the product. And ultimately, that's going to create a diverse team, but it's also going to create a better business, a better product, and a lot more fun too.